And I never want you to think because a person has money, a person knows how to dress. Because this outfit literally looks like bro got anchor arms from SpongeBob. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous fit. I don't see anybody saying that the fit is good.
Where have you been?
Fashion from elegant to goofy. I saw my boy was on trending. That's what we like to see. You know what I'm saying? That's what we like to see. W Tommy. 48 on trending is fire. W Tommy. So fashion from elegant to goofy. So we're gonna see what this video hitting on. We're gonna see what this video hitting on. By the way, yeah, fashion definitely ain't been hitting like it used to. So let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. Did you call me?
Just know I'm never rating you again.
Why?
You know, if we would eat the meat mountain, it would be together, right?
This together words you use is very strong dialect.
Like, why are you making it a single thing? You acting like
no, because you see,
literally BBG started that.
No, because you know the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. Where did you click? Because did you call because you seen how?
You know how I got on the trending tab ever?
How?
I was forced to eat a meat mountain.
That's how you got on.
That was the ritual. It's not selling your soul, bro. People really think it's selling your soul, like demonic, whatever. This that. It's not really. You just got to eat a meat mountain
in front of Susan.
Bullshit. Not Susan. Whoever it is now.
Growing up, I was never really the best per se at fashion and putting myself together. I mean, for God's sakes, I should have these videos with the same rotation of shirts and headbands. But I can confidently say I was never really the worst at fashion. Like, I always knew when to wear what. If it was the winter time, I always made sure to put on high knee shorts and the thinnest white tank top. What? If it was the winter time, I always made sure to put on a high.
This is probably one of the worst outfits I've seen, like, of all mankind. That is ridiculous.
Knee shorts and the thinnest white tank top known to man. If it was a formal event, I always knew to pull up in some PJs and bring a pillow in case an emergency pillow fight would break out. I'm not taking chances. My point being, although I'm not too fashionable, you know, I still know how to dress when need be. But seeing fashion now, I'm actually glad I'm not too much into fashion, mainly modern fashion. The entire industry of fashion has always been a funny thing, really, because fashion went from exquisite designs with pieces made of precision.
My nigga Saint Laurent. What was the other his name? It was Saint Laurent.
Cared about the art. Like, we can never
Louis
forget
Vuitton.
about the fit pic Saint Laurent took at Christian Dior's funeral.
Christian Dior, that's who it was. Christian Dior. Christian Dior was different, dripping different. I ain't gonna hold you. And Saint Laurent right here, he was dripping. They just drip different. And he had some of the hardest names of all time. Very long time.
Still one of the hardest names in existence, and still one of the hardest photos to exist. To now just throw things you found in a garbage dump on your back and walk down the runway. We've got some leftover cloth. Okay, here, just take this and walk down the runway. I don't really care. And before I even start this video, The Generosity did make a video similar to this, and I remember seeing it, and he made a lot of good points, so definitely go check it out. But I wanted to add some of my own points to it, and my main question for this video is gonna answer something he didn't really tackle. How did fashion actually go from this, and this, to whatever it is now? I want to propose my personal theories on why fashion is so abhorrent dog now. But first, let's define what fashion is. Fashion is...
Before he says it, what's fashion, chat? What's fashion? Really talk to me. What is fashion to y'all? Drip? Okay. But go a little deeper. What's your ideal sense of drip, chat? Nike Tech, Jorts. Alright, you should be timed out, I'm not gonna lie. Black Forces, no clothes. Okay, he needs to be arrested. Jorts and creeper hoodies. Alright, I knew I shouldn't have asked y'all this. Y'all can't take anything serious.
Is a popular trend, especially in styles of dress and ornament or manners of behavior. Styles is kind of pushing it in this definition. I mean, do we really consider this stylish? But anyways, my first theory really isn't a theory, and I'm pretty sure it's just universally agreed upon by, like, this is the reason why. Attention. I think when a regular person sees the absolute doo-doo on fashion runways now, contrary to belief, I really don't think they care. It's not like they're gonna sit there enamored and glamored by whatever the hell they be wearing at these fashion shows. And it's not like they're gonna sit down for hours writing a hate piece on why fashion is so dumb now. At the point the person sees it though, the fashion brands have already won. Their plan is in full effect. They're like Aizen from Bleach, where he's planned every single trick in the book and can't be touched. You see, we live in such an attention whore economy that you can literally get famous for saying a single phrase and reap off the benefits. But when people keep saying the same old, that's no fun. You have to do and say the most wild things ever now to get that clout high. And really think of it, fashion has never just stayed as one style. That would be too boring to anyone. Every decade, there's always some type of new trend hitting the streets for the people of the world, which on the regular is pretty good for societies. Like if we talk about in the 2010s, well, there was a time everyone was wearing bucket hats, and that time
bucket hat, I don't care what nobody says. The bucket hat era needs to be studied. Bucket hats are a bad drip, and there are people who are still wearing bucket hats to this day. It's not good drip. It's not good drip. Bucket hats and visors, let's leave that in 2012, 2013, 2014. Let's leave bucket hat and visors in those years. 2015, 2016, around those years. Let's leave. I'm Dante. See, but when back then when Dante was wearing a bucket hat, it was valid though. And when other people was wearing a bucket hat, it was valid back in that time. Now it's a different time. Some things used to be valid, they ain't valid no more. It should just not valid. It's just no longer valid. You know what I'm saying? Bucket hats are a good OD Urara. Yeah.
Everyone was wearing clout goggles, but with these super mega high fashion shows, would just get too boring for people to watch. You can only watch the same suit and dresses walk down the runway before you get bored of it. So these brands are like, okay, this is getting too boring for people because it's the same as before. So instead, let's just change the outfits every time to something random so people don't get bored. Which is why we see so many goofy, Willy Wonky donkey clothing on these runaways. When the human eye sees something so dumb that it doesn't even make any sense, it kind of makes us want to look more. And since it's a new...
This is why I don't let nobody talk to me about fashion or anything, because most of these niggas be looking like Edward Scissorhands' fucking third cousin, my nigga. This shit is really getting to the point where people will put on any type of designer and just think they dripping automatically. Like, it's actually ridiculous, bro. Some of these people just don't look good with their fits, but it's just the name of the brand is carrying them very heavily. There's no way. This is a Dead by Daylight DLC character, bro.
Style every time, it's not gonna get boring to look at. It's like when you were a kid and got traumatized by your first gore video on Live Leak. It shocked you because why is
y'all know about Live Leak?
Someone is showing a beheading video to you in the middle of English class at school, but at the same time you were just so captivated by it. So whether you look at these shows and either love or hate them, the companies have gotten your attention. They've won. The more attention, the more revenue they make. It's just how it works. And hating on it makes it easier for them. Like, look what y'all did with that trash show Velma. Velma is a clearly trash.
Didn't watch it, didn't give it any attention like that, except when the trailer first came out, we went to go see what it was. Niggas knew the show was gonna be ass, and then decided to review the entire series on YouTube. I'll personally never get it, but hey, content is content, I guess. I know the show is bad. I don't need to watch it to see.
Show, and everybody knows that. But now it's getting a second season because people were too busy hating, they forgot the companies were making money. I can somewhat understand though, like I know it can be very hard to look at some of these fashion shows and just not say anything. When you got Miss Lampaho walking down the runway, a group of women who look like they just robbed some secluded tribe of all their fabric and sticks, and my favorite one of all, the square.
This motherfucker look like Alejandro at the end of season 3 of Total Drama Island. I mean Total Drama World Tour. If you know, you know. This is bad drip. This is bad. He looked like Stanley SquarePants in the face and in the chest and everywhere. To be honest, it's just crazy.
It's a square. I also found this article while doing research for this video that made a lot of really good points about this. I'll leave the link in the description. It points out that, quote unquote, those outside the fashion bubble have begun to point fun at it. Which makes sense to me because, like I said, I don't think the average human being really cares about fashion like that. A lot of people just wear what they can get, and if it looks good, we give ourselves 2 thumbs up in the mirror and frolic outside. We don't need no damn expensive garments approved by some random from European cities we've never heard of. So these fashion brands need to get us regular folks looking at them in some way, which is with stuff like this and why it's so
There's no way this is allowed, bro. This is some of the Gru in Frankenstein, bro. Why do people be? How is this allowed? How is this even allowed, bro?
popular. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The more we go on with years on this planet, the worse and worse the new fashion thing becomes. As an example, the new thing happening right now is whatever the
the mischief boots. All right, I never talked to y'all about these boots on stream before. How do we feel about the Asteroid Boy boots? How do y'all feel about it? Like, honestly, how do you honestly feel about it? I'm curious. W boots, very ass. L boots, cartoon, literally terrible. L Astro Boys, need these, need those. L ugly. Okay. Me personally, I could never see myself wearing it, and I think people are only buying it because it's a trend right now to buy them. I don't think they look very good, but there are a couple people out there I have seen style them very well. You know what I'm saying? Those the people who knows how to dress. Like the one dude, Wisdom on TikTok, who be doing all types of different outfits. Like he styled them amazingly well. There's a couple people out there who can style anything very, very well. Even those boots, I don't like them personally. And it's not because, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't get them, but it's just like, it just don't look good to me, bro. If I seen somebody with them shoes in real life, bro, I think I would laugh at them. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Blue Rye, it's expensive. Like, you can't laugh at that. Yes, I can. I can. I literally can. I literally can. That shit look like an anime exclusive. I'm not gonna hold you. Rye, can you dress? No, I can't. I be wearing jorts and Echo shoes and long line t-shirt that goes down to my knees and snapbacks. Yeah, I'm just hating.
These shoes are in the fashion world. As an example, the new thing happening right now is whatever the these shoes are in the fashion world. These have been trending this past month and honestly got me questioning fashion to make this video. We're at the point where the new fashion thing is just throwing on a pair of shoes with zero soles, zero laces, zero parts of being an actual shoe, and boom, a sold out shoe in the matter of a couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry, seconds.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, although a majority of people see this thing and make fun of its goofy odd design, out of 100 people, 99 can laugh at it and dig a hole to bury it in the deepest parts of Earth. But one person is gonna be like,
now hold on guys, hold on, let's give it a chance. It doesn't really look that bad. I'm actually kind of interested in it.
People don't understand, all it takes is one dumb person and it's pretty much over. Another example would be something like when Supreme was popping off a couple of years ago.
Supreme was mid. Rice Gum really, I think people like Rice Gum really made that shit more hated than it was supposed to be. I didn't think Supreme was that good. It was really a logo on a white shirt and like other items like that. But people like Rice Gum really, and Supreme Patty too, really just made that like more hated than it was already. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You think the heads of fashion at Supreme thought it was a perfect dedication to art by slapping their logo on a brick and selling it for 30 bucks? No, they knew it was just gonna bring them attention, which leads to more sales and profit. It's also why I feel celebrities wear these dumb fits. It's the perfect way to get them.
Alright, bro. Sam Smith was tripping with this fit. This is why every time these red carpet events happen, you just gotta look at the celebrities' fits, because I don't know who be styling them, and I never want you to think because a person has money, a person knows how to dress. Because this outfit literally looks like bro got anchor arms from SpongeBob. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous fit. I don't see anybody saying that the fit is good, because it's not. Gear 4. Bound them. Nah, the fit is ass. Fit is ass.
The attention back to them. Now, my second theory is something I like to call rich people just be bored. Boredom theory has become a very popular theory in the past couple of years, and especially on the internet. People are now starting to realize that someone will just do something that makes no sense because they're bored, like people on the internet. An example of this is if I like mispronounce someone's neogenetic pronoun on Twitter, then I'm all of a sudden the worst person in existence and deserve to be burned to the stake. Meanwhile, in real life, aka the real world, no one really cares and even knows what that is. Okay, I'm off topic, but my point—
oh, they about to come back to me. Twitter, don't let Twitter see this.
Is when rich people have all this money and have bought all the things they could need in life, every single supercar that exists, every single multi-million mansion that exists, every single mega yacht that exists, they have to end up doing something with their stacks. They can't just leave it there to be. Charity? Nah. Who likes helping poor people? I mean, come on. People are probably gonna cancel them anyways, like Mr. Beast. No, you buy yourself something. It's always better to get than give. Which ends up with a bunch of rich people who only care about how other rich people look, trying to outdo each other. It's already a known term. I mean, it's called the snob. We all know what a snob is. They be the same people investing into these events to even get them running. Which is mainly why you always see only the super high rich at these types of high fashion
Y'all got their phones out for these mid-ass outfits. By the way, never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
While us plebeians have to watch it on YouTube with ads. They're the only ones that can understand
ads. This couldn't be me.
Each other's boredom and how they deal with it. Which is by doing this, I guess.
Ain't that right,
the proof is in the pudding with this too. Like, look at the people in the crowds at these shows. Not a single one of these—
or my people on YouTube. By the way, if you get an ad on YouTube, there's one solution that I really think you should invest in. I ain't gonna say nothing, but there's no reason why you should be getting an ad on YouTube in 2023.
people look like they would ever shake my hand. As a matter of fact, I don't see a single black person except the cameraman in the back. My this would probably be too much for them. I know for a fact one of them gotta be racist. It's also proof with something like the Met Gala, which celebrities love to embarrass themselves with every year for some reason. The only people you see are high mega status celebrities, which as we know, are some of the most bored individuals ever that never have anything good to say. I still can't believe people take celebrities' political opinions and thoughts seriously. And these celebrities usually have either two ways of dealing with this boredom. One is going to the Met Gala with goofy off fashion, and another is flying to a certain island and doing you know what. I'm trying my best to stay clear of guidelines, okay guys? So their way of mingling is by going to this
What the? Twitch, this is a fake mannequin head. What is going? Alright, bro.
event and wearing these goofy clothes with other celebrities wearing goofy clothes. Which, I mean, chef's kiss, you know. Here are some of my favorites. When Lil Nas X pulled up as Iron Man, Zayn Malik popping out with a bionic arm. We're not gonna act like he didn't steal Geno's entire flow. And when Jaden Smith pulled up with his chopped off dreads, which is just so symbolic for someone like Jaden Smith. There's much more.
Okay. Kid Cudi, this is probably the worst fit Kid Cudi has ever put on in his life. To this day, I don't know why he did this or who co-signed this, but this fit from Kid Cudi is, and yes, I do see the burger fit on the right. Is that Katy Perry? I've acknowledged that these fits are terrible, but Kid Cudi definitely knows better, and he doesn't do better. The fit is horrible. It's actually bad. Like, that child's umbrella, like it's bad.
But I could just make a whole video making fun of these goofy Met Gala fits. It doesn't help also that people just praise these celebrities' designs that I think are just made out of pure boredom. Like, for example, Kanye. I'm talking about music and fashion here, YouTube reviewer. You can calm down, you know. Kanye's obviously a musical genius.
They probably still demonetized my boy video too.
And there's no argument about that. And sometimes even a fashion genius. But other times... yeah, no. I don't care what y'all say. I'm still shocked he got some of y'all to buy whatever the hell these shoes are. Yeah,
Yo, I've been saying the same thing. Like, again, if you want to spend whatever on your with your money, go ahead and do that. But what are these called? What is it called? Foam runners? That's what they call, chat? Is this what these are, foam runner? Yeah. I don't really rock with these joints, bro. I don't really rock with these joints. I know they kind of like a comfort shoe, like maybe like a Croc type shit, but it's not really my type of thing. You know what I'm saying? If you the speed shoes, they really are. Yo, speed really, like be rocking these shoes religiously. But nah, these not my type shoes. Blue Rye, you wear Burlington shoes, little bro. Are you mad because I dissed your favorite shoe? I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care. You wear Echo shoes with no laces, bitch. Don't do that, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He had to have been just bored one day and grabbed the nearest piece of paper and sketched a random shoe design in 5 minutes. Which honestly makes sense for someone like Kanye. And people will still make the effort to buy it at all costs. To the point when it's sold out, they'll buy it at double the price from some reseller on eBay or StockX. The worst part is that regular people in society are always the ones that end up falling and fighting tooth and nail for these types of things, not realizing that the celebrities absolutely give zero f about them. And my last theory is something I've already relayed on Twitter before, so go follow me there if you're not already. But it's that the fashion industry is a plot of the most wealthiest people to make fun of everyone else. Now look, I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain for a minute. When the fashion industry originally started, it was always the same snobby things we know now, like fancy suits and high polyester dresses. And these people were synonymous for making fun of the plebeians with dirty, musty, and rusty clothes. However, once it became popular and much more easier for those plebeians to access these suits and dresses, you know, when it got to the point where you could just walk in any thrift shop and find an old head snazzy suit for 30 bucks, or for the ladies, a granny's nice pantaloon dress for like 50 bucks. Then after that, you could hit a Payless store and find some nice loafers or...
Yeah, I haven't been in a Payless does Payless still exist? I haven't been in a Payless in at least a decade. Yeah, like in at least a decade.
Heels for $30. The snobs were shocked at this. To them, we just stole their whole flow and left them with nothing. So I think one day they all just gathered and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna make it so you don't want to replicate our style. It makes sense too, because everyone wanted to be high class back then. Down from the aesthetics, fine arts, fashion sense, they had it all. And now no one even wants to be associated with it. Now we got $1 million houses that don't even
that joint is upside down.
Fine art turned from the Mona Lisa to just paint buckets splattered randomly on a canvas and selling for millions of dollars. And of course, high fashion now. And by making these goofy clothes super expensive, it's like a slap to the regular citizen's face. They know damn well we don't want to be dripping in the drip they do now. I think that's the same reason why old stuff keeps coming back so often. Like, why would any regular person buy the Balenciaga Croc heels for...
I'm telling you, Show them the grenade shoes, Tommy. Show them the grenade shoes, bro. I'm telling you, everything Balenciaga puts out is trash. It's terrible, and people are still gonna buy it because the name is Balenciaga. It doesn't matter. You can't Balenciaga is horrible, and in all sorts of fashions, bro. Like, it doesn't look good. One, the company is terrible. I don't know why people even still support them to begin with. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This shit is. I thought they got canceled. I thought they did too, but you know, motherfuckers will buy as long as it's the designer. They don't care. Blue Rod, you're hating. You're not a real person. I'm convinced. I don't think you're a real person. Those go hard. You're not a real. I don't think. I need to stop acknowledging people who just don't really exist in this world. I think this nigga is a commanded, prompted bot to try to gauge a response out of me. I'm just gonna keep moving, bro. It's not a real person.
$421. When they could buy regular Crocs for $25 and just hot glue the heel on. The article also points this out too. Quote unquote, consumers were able to find
ChatGPT
for affordable prices at smaller boutiques and fast fashion retails. Which is kind of true. I mean, they sell this previous high-end fashion at regular places you can think of now. Walmart, Target, Walgreens, Costco, it don't really matter. So them doing this—
You do not sell it at. They don't sell it at Walgreens.
This is low-key like a you to us. They're like, whoa, I mean, now you know we're rich and go ahead and copy us. We really don't care. But the problem is people actually try to, and it's kind of sad. If you're just a regular mofo in life and trying to be like these people, you truly are a loser. People really be out here buying fake clothes from these designer brands and trying to imitate them just to look rich. Gucci logo spelled Kagui. Jordan logo trying to throw it back like an Ice Spice music video. There's just no reason to care like that. I say just be happy in life, and if anything, try not to imitate these people. If it makes me a loser for wearing what I'm wearing now, then I guess I'm a loser forever. I don't care. Let them be in their little la la land and play dress up, and we could just live as regular sane human beings. And don't think it makes you dumber.
Tommy wears loafers with knee socks, cargo shorts, and then what else does he wear? Yeah, cargo shorts, and then he wears them little turtlenecks. Yeah, that's a Tommy NFG type of fit. Trust me, I've seen it. That's his type of fit.
Just because you're not doing what the so-called fashion experts are doing. For reference, here's what happened in the latest Paris fashion show in 2023. They are not even wearing the dresses on the menu.
What? Okay, dog. All right, bro.
You can be secured in yourself and your smarts. Just throw on some sweatpants, little bro. It'll do a better job anyways. So that's the end of my very thought-through conspiracy theories. Of course, you guys can type along why you think society has downgraded from this to this in fashion. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Good video from Tommy NFT. You know what I'm saying? 48 on trend and everything like that. Plugs. I actually need this. I need this. Yeah, chat, just wear what you want, bro. Just wear what you want, bro. Unless you're wearing jorts. Don't wear that. Don't wear that. Everything else, though, you good. Everything else, though, you good. IBG. Alright.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill, at least I want bite. My diamond, see that